Assalamu alaikum. It is time for the hour before and the overnight shift. We are gonna have fun galore. Dawoud will be bringing you the tunes. Kareem will be bringing you the news. Assalamu alaikum. Get ready for the overnight shift in the hour before.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you revelers, insomniacs, early risers, cab drivers, and halal cart attendants. You are tuned in to the overnight shift on AM 930 WPAT, and it is Saturday, the very 11th day of January, also the 11th day of the year 2020. My name is Dawoud, and I'm going to be with you for a while, bringing you music of an arcane and beautiful nature. Special shout out to the executive producer of this program, Brother William Kareem, who later on will be bringing you the hour before music, commentary, and news of a relevant nature. Stick around for that. You'll be glad you did. And a special shout out to my friend DJ O'Baby, the groovy king himself, who on the Sunu Afrique program has just brought you 2 hours of the finest music from the African continent. He comes here every week and he brings it to you. So make sure that you tune into that. And a special shout out to my buddy El Haji Ndao, the executive producer of the Sunu Afrique program. I will be seeing you tomorrow. In fact, tune into the station tomorrow at 10 p.m. and stay up until 5 a.m. with him. And he will be bringing you all over the continent of Africa. And now, I have to bring you a little bit of sad news. Those of you who are aficionados of rock music, like myself, will probably have heard of the passing of the great master drummer Neil Peart, who for 45 years played drums and was the principal lyricist with the rock group Rush. He passed away yesterday after a 3.5-year battle with brain cancer. And of course, in such a situation, it behooves me to honor the passing of one of the master musicians by playing some of his music. And 45 years is a long time to come up with music and keep doing great and amazing things over and over and over again. And they were amazing. I saw them live twice, and yeah, if you never saw them live, you missed it. So I'm going to offer a couple. Yeah, I think I will play a couple of pieces for you by Rush. Check it out. Rush. And that was Trees. And before that, the masterful instrumental YYZ. I was talking to DJ O'Baby during that set, and I was telling him about the days of my youth when I would sit in front of my record player and play these records and try to figure out how to play them. And I got pretty close, but some of that stuff is pretty tricky to play. In fact, drummers, learn everything you can from Neil Peart, but I don't know. Probably not worth your time trying to play it because there was only one Neil Peart. Rest in peace, Maestro. In any case, I think I will bring you a little bit more music and keep the thing rolling. How does that sound to you? Here's a little something that if those other two pieces didn't wake you up, I think this one will. Errol Garner with a live recording of Misty. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how a piano should be played. And before that, we had Bette Midler doing the old Andrews Sisters song, Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B. In fact, when I was deciding to play this, I actually A-B'd this. I listened to Midler's version and I listened to the Andrews Sisters version. I be honest with you, I prefer Midler's version. She really tore it up on that. I mean, she did some more interesting harmonies, even though the Andrews Sisters, their harmonies were certainly tight. They were nothing to sneeze at. In any case, I've got another pair of songs for you, and the strange thing about these two pieces is that they are done by completely different artists. They are completely different songs, but they have the same title. Let's hear what this sounds like. Mitchell Froom with a piece called Aquarium. And before that, Michelle Ndegeocello, featuring Lala Hathaway on the vocals, with another piece called Aquarium. And you, my friends, are tuned in to the overnight shift on AM 930 WPAT. And my name is Dawoud the Renegade Sufi, and I'll be with you for a while longer. And afterwards I will relinquish the microphone and the airwaves to Brother William Kareem. Now, while this music was playing, I went into the other studio and I was talking to DJ O'Baby. And I was contemplating playing something. And you know, the thing that I was going to play was going to be something that was completely far removed from what I'd played so far. But you know what? I'm going to play something else. And of course, this is also very far removed from what I played previous. Because that's what I do. I mean, I like to be unpredictable and cover every little bit of the spectrum that I can. Here's something to snap you out of it.
I got a letter from the government the other day. If I could be.
Vinita Smith, a pioneer of the music videos. She was making music videos back in the 1940s. And this was one of her songs that she did in the music video. It's called They Raided the Joint. A little bit of Boogie Woogie for you. I played a little Boogie Woogie earlier, but this one goes back a few years. And before that, a classic called Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos by Public Enemy. I'll never forget the first time I heard that album, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. I was listening to it and I was like, what on earth is this? Oh man, that just took the top of my head off, ladies and gentlemen. And I saw them live a few times, and they were really, really good live. In any case, let's move on. Here's a newer piece, something new that's coming out of Turkey. Let's hear what the Turks are doing these days. That was Billy Orem by Gaye Su Akyol. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. My Turkish is not very good. But that's some new music that's coming out of Turkey these days. And yeah, there's some really interesting music coming out of all parts of the world. I should probably dig up some more of that newer stuff and bring it to you. I do try to bring you some new stuff, but I also like the classics as well. You know, that's the thing about these radio programs. I don't know how many of you in the listening audience have ever actually appeared on live radio, but one thing, if you haven't, there's one thing that I can tell you. Time goes by really quickly. I've been with you for an hour, and to me, it just zipped right by, and it's really a precious time for me. And I want to thank you for sharing this with me. Well, earlier I was threatening to play something really eclectic and unexpected, which of course is the kind of thing that I do. So here are two pieces that really have no business being with each other, except for on the overnight shift with Dawoud the Renegade Sufi. That was Esperanza Spalding, a piece called Move Many, with a very, very hypnotic bass line. And before that, Sir Neville Mariner conducting the Lacrimosa from the Requiem by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, a piece that Mozart never finished. He was on his deathbed and he was trying to finish it, and he died before he could finish it. And well, there's a lot of different accounts of what happened later. Some accounts say that a rival by the name of Antonio Salieri attempted to claim the piece for his own. Somebody else, some other stories say that his student, a man named Franz Meyerbeer, finished the piece later. And there's one apocryphal story where the reason that it was not finished was that Mozart had already gotten close to finishing it, but his youngest son at the time spilt an ink pot on the score, and he had to rewrite it, which of course wouldn't have been a problem for Mozart, but time ran out for him. In any case, my time is running out right now, and I'll be turning the microphone over to Brother William Kareem in a moment after the top of the hour station break. So stick around for the hour before for music, news, and commentary. I think that you'll really get a lot out of it. And again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Dawoud the Renegade Sufi, and I pray that whoever you are, wherever you are, that you are safe, you're happy, you're healthy, you're with someone you love, and that your cookie jar is filled to the very brim with the cookies of your choice. And I'm going to leave you with a piece dating back to the 1920s. This is Stardust, as interpreted by Louis Armstrong.
He's the boogie woogie bugle boy company beat, and on a doodly-yada, and doot-doot, he goes eight to the bar. And blowing on for bass and guitars with him, and there's somebody just for me for He's the boogie woogie bugle boy company beat.